Alright, hello and welcome people back to Katawa Shoujo. This is pretty much gonna be a shorter recording. Pretty much got about 25 minutes. So let's record about 2 episodes worth, 25 minutes. So I believe it started off with Act 2 or 3. I think it was 3. Yeah, 3. Alright, so let's see. The tint of the room slowly changes from the shine of the afternoon to the orange of dusk. A clock lazily ticks away the seconds, counting in the background on the verge of hearing. Yeah. But no matter how long I wait, the outcome cannot be changed. The dim playing pieces makes a small click against the board. Like a wound spring, Hanako makes her move only moments after mine. It's embarrassing. In comparison to my 5-minute move, she seems to know exactly what she wants to do. Mate. Again, what does that make? 3 to 2? Stalemates don't count. Damn, you're getting better every day at this. Getting better at this every day. That or she's been holding back, and I'd never have thought it when I first met her, but she really has a knack for this game. Chess seems to become a very popular pastime for the two of us, hiding away in the tea room, playing a game or two after classes. From here, the students outside can just barely be heard, milling about. The everyday noises from below remind me of that of my old life before Yamaka. Though I'm by now well aware that it's a life I'll never get back to. Fancy another game? I have homework to finish. I have to finish my homework. Oh well, I'll see you tomorrow then. But what about this? Hanako points to the tea sets surrounding the mostly empty chessboard. Don't worry about that. I've got it. Oh, okay. See you soon. Later. Hanako departs as I start cleaning up the area. The occasional whistling and cheers from sporting clubs outside become less frequent, eventually approaching silence. A part of me still wants to be in some kind of team. Since I played soccer and other sports before my accident, I guess it's only normal to feel nostalgic about what I can't do anymore. But I have other reasons than that for my coming here so often, and I don't feel so bad about losing that part of myself because of them. Lily is a good friend by now, and it's the small exchanges that I have with Hanako that feel especially dear. The small victories I feel every day as I see more of what she's like under her self-imposed shell, that's why I'm here most of all. As I'm putting away cups and saucers, I hear talking outside the door. Pausing for a moment to listen, I can make out that it's Hanako and Lily, and decided to go outside to investigate. Are you quite sure? I'm sure. Ah, Hisao. Hanako turns to me with a look of mild surprise as she notices my approach. Lily must have caught her just as she was about to leave. Oh my, Hisao is here as well? Afternoon, Lily, what's up? I was hoping, now that I've finished with my class representative duties for the day, that I might have the two of you accompany me for tea at the Shanghai. It would be nice to enjoy ourselves outside of school for a change. I'd be up for it. I think Hanako had work to do though. It's not all that much. Wonderful, it seems that we're decided then. I cast my eyes across the cafe as the three of us step in. As usual, there are only a handful of people around at most, and the noise level is a quiet background hum. The hold Lily has on Hanako's arm remains just as it had been there, so they'll walk down the hill to the local town. Though it's hard to say for which reason, for Lily's guidance or Hanako's reassurance. For a moment, Lily removes her arm from Hanako to retract her cane as Yuko quickly skitters over to where we stand, but soon replaces it right back where it had been. Welcome to the Shanghai, may I take your order? She gives a deep bow, her well-delivered and professional introduction putting her in a good mood. It's a nice change from the norm for Yuko. Just tea, please. Hanako, Hasao? I'll have a slice of pie and a coffee. Just tea, please. Coming right up. Please take a seat. Please take any seat you wish, and I'll be back shortly. Yuko gives a smile and nods before shuffling to the counter and we make our way to some empty seats at the back by the window in quick measure. God, I'm screwing up so many words. We slip into our seats, the girls on one side with Lily's cane propped up beside them and I on the other. I realize that Hanako is not doing something that she so oftenly does. Rather than keeping her eyes pinned on the ground and hiding behind her blind escort, busily trying to convince herself that the world around them doesn't exist, she's merely keeping her eyes low and helping Lily around. Are you okay, Lily? You look tired. She lowers her head a little, looking somewhat embarrassed that she let it show. Class representative work can be very tiring, considering that it often means dealing with the student council. Very tiring indeed. How do the other representatives go? Better than I, but not by much. Shizune is a harsh taskmaster, no matter whom she deals with. It doesn't sound like you particularly relish the job. Why do you put up with it in the first place if it's that bad? Being a class representative is enjoyable, and I can deal with the responsibility well enough. It's just that people involved are sometimes... She trails off, cutting her words at a rather opportune spot. It's hard to imagine Lily cursing, but I imagine that if anyone could make her do so, it would be Shizune. Hanako looks to be withering a bit in the light of such conflict, but before I can steer the topic away a little, she stands up. Hanako? I'll be back in a bit. With that, she leaves for the restrooms. I suppose that's one way to deal with the situation, if that was indeed her motivation. Lily, however, looks a little wounded. Don't worry about it, I don't think it was you. But I think she's been getting stronger recently. You've seen it yourself, right? That went a bit awry. Fortunately, Lily doesn't look offended, but now I really shouldn't be quite so scared of stepping on that landmine around her. Possibly, sometimes, I find it hard to tell, though. Silence reigns for a moment before 2 teacups, a pie and a cup of steaming coffee appear in front of us. I notice that Yuko takes special care to place the teacup against the tip of Lily's finger, letting her know where it is. Here you are. Here you go. Thanks, Yuko. Thank you. With a quick and silent bow, the bespectacled waitress takes her leave. That's right, I was meaning to ask you something, and now would be the right time to do so. I'm all ears. Hanako's birthday is coming up, and I was hoping that you might accompany me for present shopping in the city this weekend. Hanako's birthday is soon. I suppose it would be a nice chance to cheer her up a bit, like Yuko. She always seems to be teetering on the edge of either panic or depression. And I've never seen her enjoy herself much outside our chess games. But that aside, learning the layout of the town better with a friend, keeping me company, sounds like a good way to spend a weekend. Sure, I'd be happy to, but have you got any plans for what to do for her birthday? A party or something? Hanako being Hanako, perhaps a low-key affair would be. Lily suddenly cuts herself short, leaving me wonder what as she brings her teacup to her lips and begins to sip. After a few seconds, I notice Hanako walking up to us over her shoulder. Lily's hearing must be very good indeed, if that was the sound of restroom doors opening that tipped her off. Hanako takes her seat again and wastes no time in drinking her tea. Soon the 3 of us are quietly eating and drinking as the sun sets. It's a nice way to spend the remainder of the day's light, and it makes me appreciate the quiet and serene surroundings of Yamaka. Why do I keep putting an O instead of U? Oh well. I think I'm really beginning to like life here, as isolated as it may be. I finish off my last of coffee and rest the mug on the table while the girls talk between themselves. The coffee here is a little bitter for my taste, but still quite good. Better than what I'd make myself in any case.